Hey everybody, this is Midweek Market Update. You're looking at Aussie CAD. As promised, we're bouncing off the order pool and starting to make our trajectory to the upside. Structure still to the downside. The algorithms still show a downward trend, but as you can see, we are making a little oopsie-loopsie to the upside, and I expect this to start to make a move back up to the upper order pool. Euro USD, same story. We had a little pullback here, but it looks like we're starting to make our way to the upside. Structure still to the downside. We pretty much bounced off this algo trigger right here, and I expect prices to start to rise by next week. Pound yen, move to the upside. There's been a strong move. This has been a very small pullback on the pound yen. Structures to the upside. The algorithms are pointing to the upside, and price behavior is to the upside, so expect that to go up as well. New Zealand Chief, we had a pullback up to this order pool, didn't quite make it, but we are now heading back to the downside. Algorithms are still showing an upward trend, but as you can see, we've kind of looped over here. Structures to the downside. I expect this to start to move back down to at least this algo trigger down here. Bitcoin made a little bit of a pop last week, but it is still hitting some significant pressure from the upside, still chopping sideways. Eventually, we're going to see a breakout here. Ethereum, we are stuck between this order pool and this order pool, so this little channel here, we've been going to the sideways pretty much. A little bit of a move to the downside, probably move a little more to the sideways, and then start our trek to the upside. Litecoin, same thing. We are trapped between two order pools, one here, one here. Structure is to the downside. Oops, structure's to the downside. Algorithms are pointing to the downside. A whole bunch of algo triggers right here. Today, or this week, we've had a lot of movement to the downside. AI is showing downward pressure, but we got a little room here to bounce around, and then eventually I think we're going to move to the upside. Gold is starting to make its recovery. It dug deep into this order pool, but it did bounce off of it and start to recover. Structure still to the downside. Trend is still to the downside according to the algorithms. But like I said, we bounced off this order pool and we've started to make our move back to the upside to at least these algo triggers in this order pool area up here. Same with silver. We dipped deep into the order pool here, but this week we're making a recovery back to the upside. Structure still to the downside, algorithms are still to the downside, but I expect this to start to move back to the upside. That's it for this week. See you next week. If you like the FANG report and the midweek market update, you should check out the Trade Faction. The Trade Faction is a Slack channel in which I post my trading plan for the day and go through my trades in detail. If you just want to learn about trading or hang out, you can come to the Trade Faction. Best thing about it, it's free. Just go to the website, click on the link, and join for free.